Hello and welcome to the Small Initiative Network. You are watching the Fables of Gahlia, the correct way to start your weekend. Thank you so much for being here nice and early for the start. We've been off for 3 weeks, guys. I'm so happy to be back. And yeah, we have a ton of things to get through, as well as recapping everything and kind of re-chiseling all of the events that happened into our players' minds, so that we can continue with the game. So, I mean, before we get into all of that, we do need to give some shout outs to our amazing brand partners. Here we go. Starting with Betty. Apparently you're not making any sound. Apparently. Mike had this issue on Monday as well. Sure. Do we want to check anyone else's mic before we do that?
Check 1 2. Check 1 2 3 4.
Do we have
5 6
in the chat?
7 8 9 10
Anyone?
11 12.
Okay, Ashley's good. Wow, delay is strong.
They're gonna hear me count for the next. You're muted.
Ping. Yeah. Paul, you're muted. You're like literally muted.
You did it to yourself.
Yeah. Still, I'm. Okay. Am I good?
I guess. I can hear you. Can chat. Yeah, there we go. Paul is good. Okay. So I know Ping, the video service that we're using, is it is having some lag issues.
Oh no. I think I'm not synced up. I don't know.
No, I don't think anyone is. I think it's... Yeah, did you want to flick to the other screen and I will just go through? Ah, it's me. Hello. Yeah, while we figure out some audio stuff, I want to talk to you a little bit about Norse Foundry. They are incredible. They provide all of our metal and gemstone dice that we roll on and off the channel, as well as supplying us with a ton of giveaways and royalty-free music that you can listen to right now, or that you are listening to right now if you have the sound on. But it's playing in the background. It's all royalty-free. You can use it on your streams, use it in your videos, anything, whatever. It is all good. Sweet. Are we good to flip back?
Yes.
Okay. There's massive delays in this.
Great. Awesome. But I fixed it. Can you guys hear me now? In 30 minutes, I'll let you tell me if you can hear me or not. Yeah, okay. Awesome. Sweet. Thanks,
Yeah,
Eric.
wow.
Guys, I don't know
Yeah, there's just
anything.
massive delays between all of us.
Oh.
So
We should take a small break and we'll be right back because I know what to do to fix this. We just have to go to our be right back screen real quick, okay? We'll be right back.
oh, we're back, and now we aren't talking over one another or waiting 30 minutes between responses. Hey, I just told you about Norse Foundry. Paul, why don't you go over our next one?
If we go into a battle, and if Lost doesn't kill the enemies fast enough, you'll see all the cool minis that are on the board, all printed by Griffin Co. Custom terrain, printed minis, all done by our awesome friends at Griffin Co. Check them out with code SWOLE22 to save 22% at griffinco.com.
Awesome, thank you. And Ashley.
Me. Hello. Yep. Our fully custom player minis, fun fact, come from the awesome Hero Forge. Design yours today at heroforge.com.
Excellent. Yeah. Okay, so we wasted a bunch of times. So let me just roll this stuff off. Bear with me. Oh my God, where to start? Okay, so we have shit. There's so many things. My ADHD brain is not comprehending one thing at a time right now. Thank you for being here, guys. If you are new to the channel, you can go ahead and hit that follow button. You will get a character rolled on the screen. Yes, that's our little thank you to you. It is totally free, and what is also free is subscribing to our YouTube channel, where eventually all of our videos will be logged. I never stopped, so I'm trying to find time to do that. I'm sorry. Other than that, subscribers, if you are a subscriber, you can use the command !roll in the chat to roll a d20 along with the players or the DM and see how you fare. Also, you can roll all the different types of dice, I believe. I think you !roll and then d12 or d10 or d100 or d6 or d8 or d4. I think all of those work. That command isn't working right now. Never mind. You can't do that.
Lol.
Fuck. Just leaving me out here high and dry, guys. Yes. No, it doesn't. D40 doesn't work either. Subscriptions all go towards our giveaway goal as well. We do have one. It is set at 35. We're currently at 17. So as soon as we hit 35, no matter what stream we're on, we will roll a giveaway. You do have to be in the US and you have to be in the stream in order to claim it if you are the winner. It's just how it works, so we move on. So you gotta be quick as well, because we don't hang around. all subscriptions go towards the goal. Regular subs, Prime subs, which you have to resub every month, and gifted subs if you are feeling fruity and want to share the love. And then thank you for all of those equally. Other than that, channel points. We have channel points. Everyone earns channel. No, we don't have channel points.
No, we don't. Not right now. I mean, you have channel points and you can earn them by watching.
They can't spend.
But they can't spend them right this second. Working on getting that reset. Sorry, guys.
But they can. It's not just no.
Well, you can click on the thing and try to do it, but it's not going to work because there's not anybody there.
Okay. What I'm asking is, are we fixing it, or is it just no?
I'm working on it.
Okay, so you are fixing it.
I am trying to get in touch with Mike.
Okay.
We're professionals, guys.
There's a lot that goes into this.
What I was saying was, everyone earns channel points. They are totally free. You earn them just by being in the stream and watching us. Once you earn 1,000 points, you can spend that 1,000 on each player per stream, once per player per stream. And then when 10 people gang up on a particular player and spend 10,000 in total, stop it. Gang up doesn't just mean that. Yeah, no, I see you, Ashley. I'm gonna call you out.
Not me! I just think there's a different way you could phrase it. Probably.
Probably not. Like, gang up is a normal thing. It's not just that.
I didn't think that.
Uh-huh.
You thought that I thought that. I'm not thinking anything.
Channel points. So when 10 people spend 1,000 points on a single player, they will earn a flex point, which gives them the side door to the rule of cool. And so narratively, if they can explain it well, sometimes we bend the rules as written to make cool narrative stuff happen.
Okay,
it's
you
your
can
way
message
of jumping in
Okay,
and
I'm sorry.
influencing the game. And yeah,
Alright.
that's...
Bye.
Man, my brain is so fried. I'm still so tired from coming back from the cruise. I just came back and I just started working and I haven't stopped.
It's crazy they made you guys swim back.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a story for another time.
Okay. Think that's everything.
FYI,
Let's spend the next...
we will have channel points and all of that before the stream is over. So hold tight.
There you go. Channel points will be coming, so just keep an eye on the little flexing arm in the bottom left-hand corner of the chat. Just click on it and make sure that if there's players there, you can spend them, and then good things. Let's roll the trailer, guys. I've had enough. And welcome back. So, last time, 3 years ago, on Fables of Gahlia. Yeah, everyone else caught up with that. The party had just finished a battle with the Tattered Flags, the rival smuggling group to Lost Scarlet Sails. Upon finishing the battle with them, they heard another voice call out for them to bring the Dark Elf to them. After they revealed themselves to be 3 drow warriors of different kinds, you guys agreed to handcuff Lost, and were in the midst of agreeing to letting him go with them until you realized that he would have to go by himself. Words were said, and this led to combat. With you guys being fairly tired still from the last battle, this one did not go as well as the first. And so in a bid to end the combat, Rose and Adeline spent their time bargaining with their leader, Imara, the sorceress. Spend their time bargaining with Imara to stop the fighting. Eventually, managing to do so, Imara agreed to let you take Lost with you to the Institute, as you claimed he was your sort of wayfarer and way of transport, basically. And in exchange for that, the insurance that they gave was in the form of an octagonal coin given to Rose, in which they can track your comings and goings, with the proviso that eventually, once you have completed your task within the Institute, the place that you said you were going to, they would come back and a proper trial would be held. And so with that, they turned invisible and left, which leaves you guys outside, 3 sheets to the wind, on the harbor front, having just watched the 3 drow warriors, assailants, walk away into nothing. The rest of the day is yours. What would you like to do?
Do we want to check out this boat?
Adeline looks around at all the blood and the bodies strewn around from earlier and everything. Yeah, all right.
If anything, it might be a good place to just sit and rest for a little while.
There is one half-drowned Tattered Flag guy on the side of the ship.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that
Oh,
guy.
he's not.
Who was blown up and knocked into the water but not killed, and eventually dragged himself up onto the side
He
and spent the rest of the combat just sucking air.
Oh yeah, he was the one who was in the water when you commanded him to kneel. Was it he?
Yeah.
Dark.
Yeah.
Sick.
So
Yeah, you cast it on
Grovel.
everyone. You cast it on a group of 3 of them. You said grovel.
Gravel.
Grovel. Oh! Should we take this one with us?
I guess.
Do we have questions for them. I mean, it's their boat, isn't it?
Well, yes. We could just ask him lots of questions. He might comply.
Ask him for the title for the boat. I'm already up for a few charges with the Dark Elves. I don't need any more
I'm not
criminal
planning on
charges.
stealing the boat. I just thought we would look at it and. Yeah. Okay. Well,
I do want to see what they were transporting. Lost, do you think you can manage to carry our friend here up onto the deck?
Yeah, so I lift him up off the ground, and as you know, I'm just like walking with him, like by the collar, and I'm just whispering to him. I'm like, you know what? It's because of you jackasses that I just got my ass whooped by 3 pansy ass dark elves. Because they wore us out. That's the excuse. We could have taken those 3, but these idiots wore us out. And I'm just glaring at the guy who obviously weakened us, because we would never get beaten like that in a straight fair fight. No.
Yeah, so as you pick him up, he's just kind of like coughing up water, and his eyes are kind of like rolling around and things. He doesn't look like he's taking on your words that much, but you feel better for it.
Awesome.
Adeline's gonna climb the thing up into the boat.
Climb the what?
the side of the boat where there's like ladder rungs. You know, that's how boats work.
We
Yeah,
exploded that.
the one that got blown up.
Yeah, we exploded that.
Yeah.
Hold on. If only we had 50 feet of hempen rope among us. Oh, wait!
But what did
You know-
you do?
You know, we're gonna be playing Pirate Borg someday soon. We've got to learn all the terms. There's some netting stuff, right, that goes on the side of like these old ships that you can climb up,
Yeah!
right?
Yeah.
I don't
It
think
looks
that
like-
that doesn't hang down to the dock, though.
doesn't.
No.
But, like you
Somebody
could
tried
jump
it.
over and grab onto it, right? Like cool
There will be
pirate-
one rope.
There would be a rope.
Ah.
I'm not gonna chance that. Hey,
Yeah,
I'm
up
just.
on the ship.
Yeah, I'm gonna. This is so stupid. I'm going to allow my ethereal wings to come out, and then I'm going to grab Adeline, and I'm going to look back at Lost and be like, you'd probably make the jump. We wouldn't. And I'll just go up to the top of the boat.
Okay. So your like incorporeal like golden wings come out and you grab Adeline and fly up. They do last a minute. It doesn't take you a whole minute to get up there.
But you're just gonna wait and let them dissipate looking at Lost.
I can-
Look over with your wings flapping.
All right. I'll look at him and ask if you want. Do you want a hand?
You know, I live on the seas. This is my profession. This is my calling. I know how to get on a boat, and I just misty step. Want to use one of my.
So you misty step. The guy just drops onto this into a
right.
pile on the boardwalk.
I'll go
like
back down and
looking
pick
at
up
him-
the guy.
Oh, okay. I was
And
going to
then
say,
I'll fill
looking
him
at
up
him,
on-
he's not really going anywhere quickly.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can go and scoop him up and bring him back onto the ship. There are also corpses around as well.
In the
Does it
boat.
look like there's anyone else on the ship?
This was early morning. Like on the ship. You're on there. Give me a perception check.
Okay. 24.
15.
Cool. Yeah. Between the two of you, you figure that with the fact that they were all wiped out, support probably would have come out
Okay,
if they were going to.
fair enough. Adeline wants to go into what looks like it would be like a cargo hold, and she's immediately looking for boxes, particularly anything stamped with like an institute kind of mark or anything that looks familiar.
Sure. Yeah, there's a couple of trapdoors. You're able to like lift those up. There's small hatches that go down. You can either drop down the hatch, or you'd have to go like into the ship to find the way down.
How far is the drop? How far is the drop?
Like probably like less than 10 feet.
I think she'll just.
Okay. Yeah, just give me a quick acrobatics. Let's say DC 10.
Okay.
And Jay, I've got familiarity with the vehicle's water proficiency.
Cool.
Can I tell how many people you need for how big of a crew do you need to sail the boat?
Sure. Give me a survival check, but I'll give you advantage, and I'll also let you add your proficiency to it as well.
Ooh, what a waste of a crit. Okay, I got 25.
25, all right. Yeah. What did you get for your acrobatics? You're smiling, so I assume it's shit.
8.
8! Wonderful, too shy.
Yeah.
You take
No, that's not a trapdoor. That's the latrine. Just kidding.
You take 4 points of like falling damage, basically. Like as you go down.
Did you have 4 points?
I'm not dead. I'm not dead. I'm not dead. I'm not. I would have been. If
that
we
would have
hadn't
been
done
incredible.
that last round of healing.
Okay.
Yeah, if a sprained ankle's what just killed her would be so appropriate.
That would have been amazing. But no, jumping down, like as you land, like your shoes aren't designed for like jumping off ledges and things, and so as you do, your ankle kind of rolls over itself. But you kind of catch yourself and keep going, like limping off, like I got it.
Everything's fine. Great. Do I need to do investigation to look for the crates and such?
Yes, do that while I resolve up with Lost.
And I have advantage on these now because of my glasses.
Dope.
Because Velma needs her glasses because she can't see without her glasses.
Oof.
Lost 25 on the ship. Yeah, you would say that this ship could probably run on like a bare bones crew of maybe like 8. If people like, if everyone's like doing a job, 8 would be a good number. Like if people are doing a good job, you could probably get away with 6.
Got it.
But that means like everyone's working. 8 allows for people to rest and swap off and things.
Got it. Okay.
I want to use first level
Rose.
detect magic.
Detect magic. Awesome.
Yeah, and I'm gonna hop. Well, I assume my wings have not dissipated just yet, so I will lightly float down next to where Adeline is with my detect magic.
Yep. Fluttering down into the cargo hold.
And I'll look at her and say, I
and-
could have helped you with that.
I'm fine.
So, that like gold sonar goes out as everything goes black. This gold line kind of warbles out over all of the surfaces, and you're able to see. There's actually there's two crates that sound off some like magical.
Aura?
Yes, that works. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Anyone, please feel free to jump in and save my sentences tonight.
That's my job in life, but yes, I will. I will go over to the 2 crates that are glowing, and I'll point to them and say, Adeline, these may be of interest to you.
Oh.
They glow. When I use detect magic, I assume, like, it's probably not smart to do this because then everyone can see, but I feel like there's like a glow that comes from my eyes, like a golden, like, light. They don't white over, but like there's almost like a golden light. And I would just kind of, and Adeline's seen this countless times at this point in the campaign. So I would just kind of like point to my eyes and then point to the crate.
Yeah, I'll look at the crate. Does it
Cool.
have any signifying marks or anything?
What was your investigation check? Just for
Dirty 20.
dirty 20.
Yes.
There is one crate. It's larger than the rest. That is marked for the Institute.
Interesting. Yes, Rose, if you can get this one open, I'm quite keen to look at what's inside this one here as well. I will take my letter opener and kind of start to try to use that as like a little crowbar to like...
What?
This is a big crate. Okay. All right, we'll get to that.
What type, like, question?
God damn it, I knew you were going to fucking ask me that.
No. I want to know, does the crate itself look like it is magical? Like there's some
No,
kind of...
there's 2 crates, and there's like a pulse coming from within each one.
within it, so I shouldn't be worried about like a spell on the outside of the crate from what I'm looking at.
No, it hasn't like pulled back. Like there's no like arcane lock or magical
Okay.
trap or anything
Okay,
on it.
that's what I'm asking. Go ahead, Adeline.
So you're trying to pry open the crate,
Yes.
which would take some work, even with a crowbar.
Adeline, should we use
Yes.
should we use magical means instead?
Oh, like explode it with our brains?
I mean, I could use a sacred flame.
Oh! Yes, I was thinking maybe to, like, cover up our tracks after the fact, but
Oh, well, if
you want to start a fire on a wooden
boat.
crate? On a wooden boat?
Do you have any... Oh, well, I mean, I also have the ability to put out a fire if that happens.
That
think.
is a good backup to have. Do you think this is not gonna work for some reason? I don't understand why.
I could just assist you with that if you think that would be...
That would be helpful too. I looked through my entire bag and I keep looking and there's
As they're chit chatting, I'm like coming down the stairs, and I'm listening to their conversation, and I'm just like, fuck. I'm gonna need a crew. I'm gonna need a crew of 10, not 8. and I walk up and I just take the crowbar from Ash. Adeline has.
it's a
Adeline?
letter opener.
And
Adeline
I
has
just-
a letter opener that you can see is like visibly bending under the lid of the crate. Rose has a crowbar, which you would know.
I'll take the famous crowbar from Rose,
Right.
and I'll get to work. I'll get to work on the first crate.
Yeah. This is actually the first time that you guys have used a crowbar in the correct way.
Let's not go there.
Well, I know how to use a crowbar.
We're not going there.
Yeah, just give me an athletics check. Lost.
Yeah.
DC's not incredibly high.
17.
17. Yeah, it doesn't take you long. You're able to like wrench up the nails that hold together this crate, and it splits. And you have the ability to shift the lid over after you've gone all the way around the outside.
All right. And I take a step back. What is it? I mean, do I notice it? I don't know about all the magic stuff, so I'm just looking at it. I'm like, yeah, it's
Cool.
A.
This is a large crate. It's about like 6 foot tall. So yeah, that's what I was saying. It was a big crate.
Yeah.
I was standing on something.
And so you can like stand on another one of like the mundane crates. There are plenty with just like food and rations and like textile and things like that in them. So you're able to like find a sort of step stool basically and pull the lid over. As you do, you look down and it is completely full of like hay.
Hey. You sure there's something in here?
Yes,
It looks like it's just hay.
I see it glowing still.
This is the glowing crate, or
This is not the glowing crate.
Institute
This is
crate?
the Institute crate, the one that Adeline was trying to get into.
Sorry, I thought they were both glowing.
Got it.
There are 2 crates that are glowing. There's one large crate that is stamped for the Institute.
Adeline will scramble up there and start to kind of like dig around a little bit in the hay.
Were you gonna say something, Rose?
I'm gonna go over to the glowing crates and start using the crowbar on that while they were.
Sweet. Yeah, give me an athletics check on that one, and I'll give you. You can use dexterity as well because it's kind of like a. Yeah, give me a dex check with proficiency.
With proficiency, it's 8.
Yeah, not. It's those nails are like dug in tight. You can, not that you can't do it, but it's gonna take a minute to get into this one. Adeline, you're sifting through the hay, right? So like pulling a couple of crates over so that you can stand up and kind of lean over it as you start pulling it open. It takes maybe like 10-15 seconds of like pulling hay out as it starts to like fall back in, like digging down, and you are met with a giant eye that blinks.
Is it anything?
That's all you see. That's what you've dug away.
She'll back up a little bit. There's something in here. Something, living?
Living?
She'll go to kind of like...
Don't poke the eye.
She wants to determine whether there's like a separation, whether this is like in glass or something, or if there's... Is it just like a creature in this thing?
All you see is an eye.
Like, is it proportional? Like, how big is the eye? It's not one giant eye. Is it like an eye that's like...
It's like 1.5, 2 feet across.
The eye?
And
Yep.
That's pretty...
realistically, what would I do in this situation?
Cry?
Yeah, no, Adeline just backs up and screams and just kind of like, across the ground.
Is it like a reptilian looking eye or like a mammal?
Are you like looking over the top as well?
Yeah, I'm looking over, yeah.
You can give me a like like this is all kind of happening at the same time.
Yeah.
The eye is not just there like waiting for you to like say hello or anything. You can give me a like a nature or a survival check, I guess, if you want to determine
11.
What sort of creature. 11. Yeah, so it's not reptilian. It is like there's a circular iris that is like this it's like this off kind of gold, but it's got also this like very light blue tint to it as well, almost like a smoky gray blue with this like almost like amber going through it, but it is circular, and there is like a circular pupil in it as well.
Oh. Adeline, can't you speak with your mind, or can't you do your thing?
I suppose I could try, and she'll... let me read the details of it, but choose a creature you can see within 30 feet. Yeah, I'll speak telepathically to the eyeball and say, hello. This is my telepathic speech ability.
Okay. Cool. Okay. Just need to check something. So you reach out into the mind of whatever is in the crate. And what is it that you ask? Sorry?
I say, hello there. Have you had a nice journey?
The voice you hear back says, hello. We took a journey.
Oh, I suppose you can't see much from inside that crate. Who put you in there?
I don't know the names.
What should I call you?
My name, I am X3RO. You can call me Zero.
Zero. And Adeline's she's talking with her mind, but they see she's kind of like, she's gonna start scrambling back up to kind of peer over the thing. And Zero, what type of creature are you?
As the eyes like scanning around. Starts to like move and like go to because like you would assume that it's like on its back looking straight up, so it starts to like move around to get up. These wings up on top of it from either side, like weird kind of jangly, like sprouting out at odd angles, small wings, not like bird wings, nothing like angel wings or anything like that. These spindly little like three-fingered or three-digit limbs like grab onto the side of the crate and start pulling himself up. It's a complete sphere with this giant eye in the center, and just a like what looks like a sort of humanoid mouth underneath it, sort of encased in this like brass, almost like basically like a container, but its arms are also made of brass, and the brass also extends up on top of the wings as it starts to climb out. It is like it's basically really, really stout, but it's got these really thin limbs that stick out. And one of its wings is kind of off to the side, and it doesn't really look like it probably works that well. but and he has like 2 legs, like basically the same as his arms, but with like flatter feet as he's like climbs out and. Hi.
Hi. Is he saying this aloud or is this still telepath? Is hi. Oh. Zero. Oh, this is Zero, by the way. I'm Adeline, and these are my friends, Rose and Losteroth.
So is Zero all metallic, or you said he human-like mouth? Is it metallic and fleshy, or is it, that's
Kind of, yeah.
ooh, that's kind of gross.
Metallic yet fleshy. I'm picturing it, and I'm picturing it really cute.
Nope.
And are you not picturing it cute?
Nope.
No,
Nope.
Like it's cute in like a
Terrified.
weird way.
I'm picturing some kind of combination of like Modoc,
Yeah, that's
but
what
with a
I'm thinking.
big eye.
I'm picturing
Yeah.
like Ghibli-esque, like
Think Mike Wazowski, but like brassy around the outside
yeah.
with these weird janky wings and like almost like robotic arms. Like you can see now that he's out, the edges of like his elbow and stuff are like circular, like rotating joints.
Okay.
It sounds cute. How tall is it, all in all?
He's shorter than you, Adeline, like especially to the top of his head. His wings kind of come up a little bit, but he is shorter than you.
Zero, where are you from?
That is a long story.
Do you have a short version?
Yes.
Will you tell us?
Yes. It depends when you start asking me where I'm from. Originally, I am from a different plane.
Oh.
Does that plane have a name?
Yes.
What is the name of it?
Mechanus.
Mechanus. Have I heard of this?
You can give me a, I would say history. Yeah, this is going to be a higher DC though.
Okay. Ugh. Rolled a 3, but it's a 10 total.
So most of your like extra planar knowledge comes from your mother, who studies like deities and things like that, and like religious history for the sake of science and what have you. You don't recall a deity that you've been taught about being associated with anywhere called Mechanus. Rose, you had your
I
hand
was
up.
gonna ask that, so never mind. If that was her
Zero.
choice, then I wouldn't know.
Where are you from prior to being on the ship?
Are you asking the in-between place? After Mechanus and before here?
Yes.
Got it. No problem, Rose, I will tell you. I am from a place, I don't know where in relation to here, but it was referred to as Brassfell.
We definitely know where that is, right?
Yes, you definitely have heard of it. David spent some time talking to you about it.
Right.
Brassfell and the Sprocket Citadel are the two kingdoms that united to form the New Dawn Empire.
Right.
Oh.
Adeline fell down a well.
Got it.
Do you know?
And you are on your way to the Institute.
Am I?
I believe you were.
Oh, that's news to me. What's an institute?
It's quite a stuffy place. You see, though, we happen to be on our way to the Institute as well. You could come with us.
I suppose if I was meant to go to the institute, maybe I should.
Zero?
Hey, Jay. Oh. Can I'm gonna let these two, hash it out with Zero, but can I go to the captain's quarters and see if I can get, like, the manifest or the navigation maps? But first, the manifest, just to see what purpose this delivery was.
Yeah, you can head out over there. You know your way around ships like this size as well, so it doesn't take you too long. While we work over,
I actually make a big show of it to the girls. I go, I am going to the captain's quarter where there should be a manifest that details the reason why he's getting delivered to the Institute. Because I know these things, because I procure and deliver using the seaways.
The seaways? Is that what
Seaways. That's the term.
That's
we
what
use.
the smugglers call it. The seaways.
Yeah. Yeah.
I haven't heard that before.
The intersea. We take the intersea, and then we, take that off and get onto the seaway. Sometimes, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There is so much for us to learn. Glad we have you with us.
So I will go get that, and I'll
roll a performance check for me.
I love when you get off the seaway and you get to take one of those back.
I roll a
roads.
5.
A 5.
A 5.
You guys can act impressed to show to save his face if you'd like to.
Absolutely.
Adeline doesn't have that skill set.
What happens is I go to where I think the captain's room is, but it's actually latrine. And when I open that, I try to play it off like, oh God, before I go, I've really got to take care of something real quick, and then I'll just go in and pretend I need to, take care of some business, and then I'll go look for the captain's quarters.
You just sit in there for 5 minutes, just like waiting before you oh, I'm done.
The less awkward choice was pretending to shit.
Look, we've all been in a situation where the least awkward choice is to pretend to shit.
Yeah.
Hiding in the bathroom is always a good choice.
Oh God. Okay. While you find your way to the captain's quarters, just give me an investigation check, and then we'll come back to that.
Okay, that's a 9.
9. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll go back to you then. You managed to find your way to the. I was going to resolve that after you were talking to Zero, but
Okay.
We can do the captain's quarters. It's fine. So you head into the captain's quarters. It's easy enough to find. Investigation check 9. I mean, the map is easy to find.
Got it.
It's like in a table in the middle of sort of the captain's quarters.
The navigators. Yeah.
Yep. Sextants and things like all over, like all of your navigation tools over the table. It's like a sort of suede, like leathered map of Gahlia, and a lot of the sort of trade routes and things as well. And so you can pocket that as well, because you did lose your map of Gahlia when Kaya left.
Awesome.
So you can take that.
Yep. And I continue to frantically look for the manifest because it would be really uncool not to be able to find it.
After announcing and making such a big deal of it.
Catch yourself
Yes.
after that.
You know, I don't generally do like pass-fail for not hitting numbers and things. So this is probably going to take you a little bit of time, which you would expect anyway. You wouldn't expect it to just be out like in the middle, like that's a protected document. And so I would say it probably takes you somewhere in the region of like 20 minutes of just like searching, just like not even carefully searching, just like ransacking basically.
Yeah.
But you do eventually find what looks like a manifest. It's basically like it's like leather covered sort of journal, very sort of messy looking, but as you open it there are like logs of trades and what's the word, like transportation and things.
Got it. Yeah, I'm looking through. I'm like, impressive. Well, these guys were hauling some. So oh, they're doing big numbers. And I'm just going through the pages trying to find the most recent ones.
Yeah, and so you see, there's a lot of like fairly well-paid jobs in here. Not much of it is given like contents, but it is let's see. 1 second. It's been so long, and I DM multiple campaigns now.
Yeah, if I don't see exactly the reason why, I also want to look to see if there was a delivery expected date, so we know at least how soon we have to get there.
Yeah. God damn it. Please hold. I have the notes.
Yo, see, Lost gets to show off my real life. You know, I know these things. I'm not just a guy with bad credit and not able to know.
So next to a lot of the like high ticket, like unnamed items, you see the initials GR next to it.
GR. Yeah. Doesn't click for me. I'm disappointed. I'm like, fuck. Like, you know, like, there's gotta be more.
Don't tell me anything. This is useless. Throw it out.
I'm sitting there pondering whether I should take a pencil and write something in just to be cool. I'm like, no. Oh, no.
Scratch it out. Write something else in there.
Just write something else much cooler. Like, I found a lot of cool info.
But you see that the payouts that have been sort of marked off as you kind of flick through the book, like there are big numbers attached to these, like several of these deliveries, like they are large amounts. As you get further in, are you looking for this shipment? Is that what you're looking for?
Yes.
Yes.
The shipment going to the institute.
Like flick all the way to like the most recent. Reading through that, you see that there is one headed to the institute with a price tag of 8,000 gold pieces attached to it.
I low-key, you know, just try to keep cool. You know, I'm not jealous at all. Like, you know, I've done numbers like these before, so it's like, you know.
But next to the line item, like asterisk, like starred next to it and like underlined is the word alive.
Okay, I'm gonna head back to the cargo hold.
Okay. If you spend like 20 minutes looking.
Yep.
You would also see a on the captain's like desk, like where you find where you eventually found the ledger, like in like a drawer underneath. there is a tankard that kind of catches your eye. And in the drawer next to the ledger is a medallion with what looks like a very crude insignia of a tankard on it.
You know, knowing it's me, I'm first gonna check if there's anything that tastes good inside the tankard.
It is empty right now. You can put something in it.
I look around. This is the captain's quarter, right? So it's got to have a good stash somewhere.
Yeah, I mean, if you've been looking that long,
yeah,
in like a wardrobe where you can see like a lot of sort of the like better looking sort of captain's clothing and things, as well as some like sort of standard sort of tattered flag. Like, I'm not walking around as the captain for this ship with the tattered flags. Behind that, you find like a couple of like bottles of brown liquid with like no labels on them and like loose corks in the top.
Yeah, I grab a bottle.
Some of them look like they've been drunk from.
Got it. I'll set aside a bottle, but I think out of all the stuff I found in here, the nice captain threads are the best things that I found. I am definitely going to get changed into the nicest finery that's there. The captain's outfit that's there, 100%.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And then I will.
That's
why I take really long in there.
It's like this wonderful, like double-breasted, like Napoleonic jacket with like tails behind it, like pretty tight-fitted, with this sort of Mandarin-style collar. And you can, as you're kind of looking through all of these, you do find some like knee-high, high-polished boots with what look like sort of brass toe caps. And there is a tri-point hat that is black, like a black suede that has this big red sort of plume feather coming off of it.
Yes, I am totally gonna get into the outfit.
You're welcome.
So
yeah.
I get into the outfit. I put on the tricorn. I fill up my tankard. I also grab the medallion and whatnot, and then I grab the manifest. And yeah, after 20 minutes or so, maybe 30 minutes, I'm taking too long because I'm like checking myself out in the mirror. I'm gonna make my way triumphant back to the cargo hold. Yes.
Meanwhile, we're teaching Zero the Turing test. Describe yourself in colors and shapes.
Meanwhile, in the cargo hold, what are you guys doing?
Zero. Hello.
Yes.
Actually, I'm Rose, just so that's clear. I'm Rose. That was Lost.
Who is Losteroth?
The one who left the room.
Oh. Noted.
Have you been treated poorly?
That is a difficult question. Is being kept in a crate of hay considered poorly?
Yes.
It's not the most hospitable, no.
Then logic dictates yes.
And before that, where were you kept?
In a cage.
Okay, so yes, you've been treated very poorly.
Important question, though, Zero. Were you kept in the cage because you are dangerous in some way?
I don't know.
Have you hurt someone?
Not that I know of.
Okay. Are you trying to get back home?
I would like to get back home.
Has anyone promised you that is what they're going to do for you?
No.
Well, we can certainly try to learn how to. I don't know how to do it now, but hopefully soon. Maybe we can learn that together. Maybe we can try to pierce the veil into your plane together.
Do you remember how you got here? To this plane, I mean, not on the ship.
Oh, yes, it was a long time ago. Perhaps around... hard, your time works differently here. Maybe 20 or so years ago.
And I will look at Adeline. That checks out with all the other planar activity.
Did it 20 years ago? Oh, yeah.
Maybe longer. Maybe 25.
And when you came through, you've been in the one place since?
Yes.
Until now? Right. All right. Interesting.
Were you kept in a cage in Brassville?
No.
Oh.
Well, eventually.
Eventually, what changed?
The man I worked with went away.
What do you mean he went away?
He left one day and didn't come back. So the most logical thing was to wait.
Do you know how long you waited?
Maybe 2 years.
And what did you do for work when you worked with him before?
I helped make things.
Like what?
Machinery.
Oh. Are you good with making machines?
Yes, they are similar to my makeup.
Oh. I see a lot of metal on you. Is everyone from Mechanus like this?
Some of us are bigger.
Oh. Is it a peaceful place?
Yes.
Who has, this is off, who has the metal spinny thing, we had a, is it
Kaya.
me? Do I have it? Was it gyroscope?
Kaya had
Is that what it was called?
Yeah, that was the closest thing you could equate it to.
Okay. I think do I have that? I didn't write down a lot of my equipment in the beginning of this campaign, so I don't know. I'm gonna pull that out of my bag.
Okay, I'll allow it.
Okay. Do you make things like this?
He like reaches over and like ding, picks it up and like looks at it from several different angles. Hands it back. This looks like something we were working on.
something you were working on with the man?
Yes.
Did the man also have metal and machinery like yourself?
He had it. Yes. Please clarify.
As a part of him, like you.
Oh, no.
Okay. Do you know what these things were being used for?
The purpose of this piece?
Yes.
This is what is known as a soul engine.
What does that do?
It allows the housing of souls.
Does this one currently have any souls? Can you tell?
It seems innate.
How does it house souls? Does it extract them? How does a soul become bound without a person?
The person would be there to begin with.
And it removes the soul?
At the point of death.
They go into this.
The engine must be running.
Oh.
How do you get the engine to run?
He looks at it. This one seems broken or damaged.
Is it something you could fix?
Given maybe some time and materials, probably. Although, when I was working with the man, we didn't develop a working version.
Oh, they were just prototypes.
Yes.
And was he concerned with conserving his consciousness in some way?
He didn't mention anyone in particular.
Interesting.
Do you know if it holds the soul and it works? It's an engine and it runs other things, correct?
Correct.
And
The idea would be to power a more mechanical body or other machine.
does the soul have the ability through the machine to make its own decisions?
The soul retains sentience.
This is a lot of information about heavy things.
I am sorry.
Oh
No! You have nothing to apologize for. All you did was pop out of a crate today. Unfortunately, I don't think this boat is going anywhere anytime soon. It seems the crew have gone elsewhere.
Oh. People do that a lot around me.
Oh, I wouldn't. Oh. I wouldn't take it personally.
I don't.
Okay, good. Hey, though, Zero, you seem. Would you mind doing a bit of a test for me? Could I ask you to complete a task?
You may ask.
Would you open this crate? And she'll gesture towards one of the ones that Rose had pointed out earlier.
He like walks over. Like that one broken wing kind of twitches a little bit off to the side as he like looks around at it. And he shoves his fingers underneath some of the nails and manages to like pry it open. They're just like, they're so thin and skinny, but they're tough, they're metallic.
Mm-hmm.
So he's able to kind of leverage against his own hand to like pop up underneath it. And so eventually like he does go around the outside of these boxes and does like pop the nails. I would say sort of between the first and second one, as he's like popping the lids off, that's when Lost comes back down to the cargo hold.
I think Adeline gives, oh, hey, Lost. Like double take. Like,
I am
what?
strutting.
What are you wearing?
Strutting.
Oh, are you a pirate now?
Captain Losteroth. That's a good ring. Captain Lost. I throw off my best poses.
That is better than Navigator Lost.
That's
Oh.
good.
It's a good song.
That was really good. Wow.
Well, you look nice.
Look like a proper gent now, right?
Yeah. Very gentlemanly. I like the feather. It's a red feather, like my red rose.
And you know what? I need to finish it off. I take out my crimson scarf and I put it around my neck. There you go. I'm liking this. This is going into inventory for sure.
Good incognito, for sure.
Yeah, if you wanted to, you could like tie it and fold it over and kind of shove it into your shirt and wear it almost like an ascot.
Got it. I probably don't know how to do that myself.
You've been on a ship, you tie knots.
I was gonna
Like,
say
it
it's
might not be the
fancy.
right knot, but it would work if you wanted to.
Yeah,
It's up to you, though.
I'll do my best approximation of how I've seen, the uppity folks do it. Yeah. Adeline probably can do it better than I can.
She watches you fuss with it for a minute before it just does hers.
There you go.
Captain, Zero here has been telling us about where he's been and what he does. He's very intelligent.
Greetings, Captain, not Rose.
We're working on that. And he knows about this, and I'll show up the soul engine, and I'll give the spiel about what it does and all the things that, and so Lost is now up to speed with everything, including the planar shift at the time that it happened and all that stuff.
Which Adeline has taken out and written down in the timeline that she started back in that one library.
Now we're connected.
Yeah. She like spreads everything out and is like, and here, all right. And she draws a little.
So that copper.
I will say, he didn't say there was a planar shift.
He just came from a different plane around 20 years ago.
So
About
that
25.
copper-
25. So it's like before the other events.
So the copper skulled asshole that we dealt with had a soul, which meant he was a person at one time, which means that he probably has some history, life, something that we can find out about. Who was this?
Well, you know he was a Shadar Kai.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah.
Yeah.
So, but yes, like putting this together, he definitely had a soul. He was a person, He was a complete person at some point.
Okay. And this all happens in Brassfell.
Apparently.
Is that where they manufacture these and
That
complete-
you know that is where Zero was.
Huh.
I have opened these boxes.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you so much. Zero.
Oh,
Yes.
Look-
What?
check out this cool tankard I found. And I take a swig from the. Is it pretty good spirits?
Like, how much do you pour in it?
Oh, I pour the whole bottle as much as I can pour in
Like
it.
full? And then
Yeah, full. Yep.
Do you like chug it?
I take a good chug, but I take care not to mess up my new finery.
That's
So
fair.
I'm sipping it more carefully than I normally would sip.
Okay, so just not like guzzling it, but just
No.
like drinking it down. How
Yeah,
much
yeah.
do you drink in total?
Probably about a few gulps. What is it? Does
Yeah.
it taste like spirits or does it taste like wine?
Yeah, I mean, it tastes like cheap whiskey. It's
Yeah,
not
alright.
great. Maybe a little bit sweeter. Maybe it's a rum. It's somewhere in there. It's kind of like homegrown, not wonderful.
Mhm.
And as you like take several gulps and take it away from your mouth, it's weird. There's no buzz.
What the? And I just spit the rest out. I'm just like, this is garbage. What the hell? They made this much money and this is the best they could afford. And that's when I pull out the manifest. And I'm like, oh, you know what? I noticed, and I flip through GR. I don't know what that stands for.
Rusk.
Gregor.
Yeah.
That's not his name.
Is it not?
Nope.
We don't know anybody's name.
What's Gregor's last name?
Ruskev.
Yeah.
Well, I was close.
Huh. He's had his hands on all of this. I wonder if Silas is like the head of like the whole thing, right?
Cyrus is the high mage, the high archmage.
I wonder how much he even knows. What Gregor is up to.
Oh, look at that. We have flex points. They're up.
Oh, they're working.
Big thank you to Mike.
Yes.
Mine.
There you go. I threw you some as well.
And I also found this, and I hand over the medallion with the tankard emblem in it.
Rose, how long does your detect magic last?
Oh, it was 10 minutes, and if you spent 30 minutes upstairs, it's gone now. But now that those crates are open, I feel like I'm gonna burn another one to kind of look at the stuff. So I'll burn another.
Okay.
No one's been
That,
healed.
like,
And
magical
we're all
stuff.
looking like bloodied and terrible from this last thing, and I'm not gonna have any.
I look
spells.
fabulous.
I can also cast that. But yeah. Okay.
Oh, you can? I'm gonna let you.
I have to do it as a ritual.
Okay.
But I
And
probably,
10 minutes
if you
doing it.
told me that they're magical, I would do that anyway to like.
Yeah.
Yep. Spend 10 minutes casting detect magic as the spell takes root and this sort of black expanse emits across, like all these tentacles like pulling out across the floor and across the wall space, leaving this like cosmos across it. There are several silver beams coming from within this room. And that's where we're going to take our 10-minute break. And we will come back to discover what we found. Thank you so much for handling my mush brain at the beginning and all the tech issues and sticking with us. Thank you so much. I appreciate you all. We're going to just take a quick 10-minute break, and then we'll be back to finish this up. So stick around, guys. We will be right back. And welcome back. Am I on?
Yes.
Is this thing on?
Yes.
Yes? Okay, cool. Well, my screen is still be right back. So there it goes. Wow, it's a huge delay on today. Hi, guys. It is us. We are back from our break. Before the break, we left off with the gang uncovering a sort of brassy-looking being with a large eye in the center, 2 wings, and very spindly limbs, who tells everyone that they can refer to him as Zero, X3RO. He tells you a little bit about Mechanus and his past. Lost went and got some good clothes, and a couple of just random pieces along with a map and a manifest. You got guys coming back together in the cargo hold as Adeline finishes ritually casting detect magic, and these black tentacles that spread out across the surface that only really Adeline can see, as like the entire surface of everything turns into like this like nebulous cosmos with like purples and green clouds and things moving around with stars and things in the expanse, and then this like sonar from your spot emits, and so all of a sudden you can start to see all of the outlines of all of the objects within the cargo hold. They're all lined in this silver line, including Rose and Lost and Zero as well. You can see like everything is just like outlines of silver, giving you some kind of like depth perception. As these little pings of silver glows appear, showing you the location of anything magical. I mean, obviously, yourself and your friends are coated in magical items, but ignoring that, you look to Lost, and the medallion that he's holding and the tankard that he's holding, both alight, as well as inside the crates, beneath, there's like hay, like packing material on top of this as well. But beneath that, there's like these balls of like silver sort of pulsing light that tells you there's something magical within it.
She'll look to Lost first.
When she looks at me, I see her noticing me, and I go, I know, right? I look good, right? Yeah, I know.
You know you're drinking from a magical goblet, right? Like, you wouldn't just drink from something without checking first. Of course not, right? Right?
Like all of us walk around being able to look at magic like you guys.
Oh my god, you just shouldn't be allowed to touch things. Alright, so just don't for like a second. And then she's gonna go to the crates and look at what's in there.
Stay there. Don't do anything. Cool. Yeah, going into the crates. So let's just say there's one to your left and one to your right. Which one do you go to first?
Ooh, left.
Cool. You sort of pull away like the packing material, and you see a small horn, kind of like the ones that you saw in Ulfgate that they would drink from, but this one has a hole at the tip and has this like silver sort of filigree casing going up to about halfway up. But there's a small hole with a little bit of give me a history check.
Ooh, 26.
Okay, great. So the edge of this like silver filigree work goes to like a point that has like a what reminds you of some of the school band would play, like in the brass instruments and stuff. Like it looks like a mouthpiece
Oh.
on the end. But that's what you find in that one.
She'll take it out. And she'll take it out and she'll put it with her things. And go to the next crate.
Okay. Again, moving away the hay. This one doesn't take very long for you to move the hay out of the way to instantly see like a point. It looks like leathery in appearance. But as you look down on like this hay, this like black point coming out of it, you move some of it away and it starts to form into this like soft cone shape. And then as you dig away the bottom of it, it has like this wide brim to it.
She lifts it up.
As you lift it up out of the hay and the hay falls out of the insides, like maintaining the shape, it kind of crooks to one side a little bit.
What a peculiar thing.
Isn't that a hat?
Is it a hat?
It does look a bit like one, doesn't it?
It is. The brim is kind of floppy as well, like it's very big.
That's the prettiest hat I've ever seen.
It does something, but I don't know what. But I can find out. So now, okay, so she's gonna grab the hat, grabs the horn, grabs the tankard and medallion out of Lost hands. And so is she holding everything that's glowing silver for her outside of the stuff that we have?
Yes, you have everything.
Okay. Then she's gonna settle, or she's going to... should we go to a safe house to rest? I'm not sure that being on the boat belonging to all the dead people strewn about the street is a good place to hang out for long, but I'd like to find out what these things do, but it's gonna take me a little bit of time to get through all of them.
Oh no, there are dead people.
There are.
How sad.
Yeah, and Adeline takes out a notebook and marks 1 in her slot for the Turing test.
Okay, yes, we should probably not stay here. I'm not sure where we will stay. I guess we could just go back to our room at the inn.
Right, with the innkeeper who may not be the fondest of us.
We may have made him angry.
But
He didn't seem angry the last time you spoke to him. He was more sort of fearful
right.
of everything, like Fallout, basically.
We should go smooth that over, and I think we should probably leave the boat before anyone sees us leaving the boat.
Yeah.
Yes. Also, we should get a cloak for our friend because that's going to draw attention.
A little bit.
Are we able to... I can only disguise myself. I also can only make myself invisible.
Oh, yeah,
Oh, no, just kidding. I can make him
well, I could
invisible.
make him invisible. That's a good solution. I think we ought to do that. I'll take. She'll put her hand on. Zero. Is it all right if I touch you for a moment? I'm going to cast a spell on you that's going to make you harder to see.
Oh, okay.
Just be very quiet after we cast this, unless it's just us alone.
Hang on.
Understood.
Great. And she'll cast invisibility on here.
Okay, so just first level, just on him, or second level? Second level.
Yeah.
Third? No.
Do
No,
multiple people?
second.
Okay.
I just
You get
accidentally marked-
additional people at additional spell levels.
Yeah.
So.
I just accidentally marked that.
Before we turned him invisible, I would have asked if it's okay if we put this. It's a collar, but maybe we can put it on his arm. Because I'm not sure there's much of a neck in this situation here.
There is no neck nor body.
Like an anklet?
Is there anywhere where we could?
The limbs kind of come out of the sides and the bottom of this sphere.
Okay. Do you think maybe we could put it on his wing? I don't know. This is the seeking
You could-
bell. This
You
is
could
the
tie it around his wing. It would kind of hang off of it.
Okay.
I think it's a good idea.
Okay, so I would.
Especially if we're turning him invisible. This is like putting squeaky shoes on your toddler.
Yes. So with his permission, I would put this seeking bell on him and explain that it makes it easier for us to find each other.
That makes sense, as you will not be able to see me.
Correct. There's a word that I can use. It looks like I would have to establish that word, so I'm gonna.
Please establish a way.
Yeah.
I await on bated breath.
Whenever I say the word friend. Nope, that's really common. Whenever I say the word chime, much less common. As long as you're within 1,000 feet, you can hear and you can move closer to me. It actually would bring you closer to me. Nope, just kidding. It chimes, it makes a noise, and then I know where you're at. I am just reading this spell for this item for the first time. Sorry, guys.
You haven't used it. You've had it for a while. You haven't used it.
I've
It's
never
okay.
used it. So if I speak the established command word, then the caller is within 1,000 feet. The user will hear the chime, and then I know its location, and I know which way it's moving, the general direction, and then I can call. Yep. So I can seek and I can call. Okay.
Yes.
Thank you. Chime is the word.
So you tie this like sort of like almost like a waist belt, like leather belt, looking
like
collar with what looks like a big cat's bell, like circular cat's bell on the side. But as you tie it around, it like people see the chime moving inside it, and it doesn't make a sound.
And then he goes invisible.
Pretty. And then disappears.
All right. So we make our way back to the inn.
Yes.
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 Sweet.
After we get cleaned up, if you guys can magic us clean so that we don't look like bloody messes.
I can't do that.
Oh yeah. I'm still bleeding from
Oh,
some
that's
of my
the other
wounds,
thing.
probably.
I was gonna do that. I am going to cure wounds Adeline and myself. So goodbye first level spells.
Okay.
And I already
Thank
rolled.
you.
No, I didn't. 13 heals, my friend.
Thank you.
There you go.
Oh, feels good.
Lost, do you
Thank
look?
you.
Do you look really messed up to me right now?
I think I'll survive the trip to the inn.
We've
Yeah.
said that before, so I
Famous last words.
Mhm. Okay.
It is crossing a street that is very dangerous.
Okay.
Okay,
Yes.
you good?
Mhm.
You Lost would probably lead you guys up to top deck. How are you getting down?
Are there other ladders up here?
Or nets.
Or sometimes boats have that netting on them. I know because my a friend who used to work on boats told me, and they have this netting on it that you can climb up. And then we thought maybe it went to the dock, but then we thought it probably didn't go to the dock, but it's probably on the boat, so I could take it from the boat to the dock. That stuff.
Give me an investigation check.
Okay. Okay, that's a 10.
10. Okay.
I rolled a 3.
If you guys wait long enough, eventually Adeline finds basically a spare plank ladder that you can affix onto the edge of the ship and send that down. It's kind of like a solid board, but with rungs on top of it, so you can climb or step onto it.
Got it.
So yes, there you go.
Very good.
Thank you. It was actually right next to us, but it was under a dirty cloth, so she didn't touch it until she absolutely had to as a last resort.
That makes sense.
Who's going off first?
I will.
What's your passive perception again? It's 28,000.
Passive perception is 23.
23, cool.
And as we're
you get-
leaving, I would definitely be looking for, because we were just
Cool.
attacked.
Yeah, so getting down to the bottom, to the boardwalk, you step down, and those crates that were off to the side, you sort of step down around them, and as you look towards 3 sheets to the wind, there is that dude coughing and stumbling towards the inn.
Wait, we put him on the boat. Yeah, I did. I went
Yeah,
down
she
and
did.
got him and put him on the boat.
Yeah.
Oh, and he climbed back down?
Uh-huh.
Oh, he's a motherfucker. Alright, fine.
Oh, this guy.
He was kidnapped. He's trying to get away.
Oh, that's good. We're all going to the same place.
That's great.
How far is he ahead of us?
Probably 15, 20 feet ahead of Rose.
I cast command.
Wisdom save.
This poor guy. Such a
What is the
feeble
what is
mind.
the command word?
Flee.
I rolled
Oh,
a
shit.
natural 1.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
So you
that
see
fails.
coughing and spluttering and holding onto the crates as he's moving, and then all of a sudden that command spell hits and he straightens up and then just starts trying to book it, like limping and things, like his leg is bleeding and he's like soaking wet still, but he's just taking off down the alleyway between the two buildings.
Well, that won't be a problem for now.
Yes. All right, and I continue strutting down the street.
Cool.
Are there,
There are
people-
bodies.
Are there people
around.
that are alive out here?
After you have spent like the best part of like an hour or so down there, there are signs of life around. Like the docks are waking up.
Okay.
We have to do something about these.
Okay.
If I had a nickel for every time.
0. And Adeline whispers towards where 0 is. You know what? Never mind. It's too early in our friendship to ask you to do this. Never mind. Boundaries are important.
Yes.
What would you like me to do?
Nothing. You're fine. Don't do anything. Just
I
stay
can
here.
help.
Just follow us. That's all. Adeline. We're not gonna have them dispose of bodies. That we just
He said he wanted to help.
right.
That would be very helpful.
I think we need to just be surprised that there's bodies here and just keep moving.
Alright, that's also a pretty good angle. We should go up to our rooms.
Yes.
Give me a perception check as you guys are talking.
Both of us?
Mhm.
I got a nat 20.
Ooh.
Got 26.
Total of 26. And
Total of 24.
Cool. Yeah, so as you guys are like doing that like girl bickering like under your breath, like back and forth, you at the corner of you guys' eyes, you see the one that the rogue took out, that's lying behind the big crate. Goes swoosh, splashes into the water.
0.
Great job!
Hey, Adeline.
You're doing great, sweetie!
Dead bodies will float sometimes, so that's probably not really gonna help us that much.
There's a current!
It's definitely floating. If you go and look, it's definitely floating.
Let's not do that again. Let's just. Oh, there's dead bodies. Go inside. Thank you, 0. That'll
This
be
place
all.
has
You
gone
can follow
downhill
us.
since the last time I've been here.
Yes,
Mhm.
it's very dangerous.
0, your new task is to stick with us until we've had our morning tea.
Yes.
Okay.
Great, let's go inside.
Yep.
We go
So you
inside.
Yep. So you walk inside, 3 sheets to the wind. You see Balthazar and Big Tez is now there, cleaning up. But you see Big Tez is like really big guy with this like tiny little broom and dustpan, like sweeping stuff up, like broken things from the tussle and whatnot. Balthazar says, "Oh, so you decided to come back?"
Is that all right?
Yes, that's fine. Are you planning on killing anyone else here?
No, we
Killing?
We
No.
don't kill
No.
any.
No.
Okay,
We.
it's important for you to remember that they attacked us first, and that also nothing happened, and that we have been here all morning in our rooms where we are going to now.
I understand that they attacked you. What I'm asking is please don't kill anyone else here.
No, we're not planning on it. We
I mean,
won't.
unless
We
someone
won't.
attacks us.
And even then, we'll take them out the front doors first,
Yeah.
before we make the final, like, you know.
No, just no. No more killing. I can't have the guards coming here. I've got shelves full of contraband.
Right.
Oh, that's right.
I don't care about them.
Of course. That was not the way I'd pictured that going. But as far as my first negotiation with smugglers, I think it could have gone worse.
Yes.
We would like some
He
tea.
turns and just continues to clean.
Oh, all right. We'll be up in our rooms.
So you guys head up the stairs.
Yep.
With an extra set of clip clops behind you. Yeah, you heading to one room.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think Adeline leads us to the girls' room and then immediately goes in, puts down her stuff, says, "Zero, make yourself comfortable," and goes and starts to cast Identify on the 4 objects that she has. She's just gonna kind of marathon through those while.
Are you ritually casting them? Is that what you said?
Yes.
Yeah, sweet. Yeah, we'll just fast track through it. You do. Before you do that, you see a note, like a letter in an envelope, daggered into the inside of your door.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh. What's this now? I will open the letter.
As you open the letter, unfolding it, it's kind of hastily folded. As you do, it's in this very, very nice hand, but it just reads, "Had to go and take care of something. I shouldn't be too long, but if you need to leave, I'll find you. Raz."
Perhaps he's gone too now. I'm sure we'll meet each other back on the road, though. He says he'll find us if he needs, when the time comes.
I did wonder why he hadn't shown up earlier.
Probably good he missed. I mean, it was bad. When we tell him about what happened on the street with those people, we have to come up with a way cooler version of that story, because we don't walk off looking like the good guys in that scenario. We need to get our PR team on it. Stat.
Yep.
Well,
Attacking
who's-
foreign authorities.
We'll just let Lost Cross tell him all about it, because he's good at telling
I'm
about
good at
things.
telling stories.
Mhm.
Yes.
Sure, you do put a very good spin on things.
Yep.
I assume
Cool.
that our friend is no longer invisible.
I last for an hour.
Wow.
Oh, and I'm not. If I'm doing a ritual spell, is it still concentration? No.
No, not-
Yeah, I don't think you can concentrate and ritual cast. That's a good point.
Okay,
So he would-
then concentration will drop.
Yeah. So, Zero
Has-
is in the room.
Has he made himself comfortable?
Yes, he is stood like this.
I love this little weirdo.
Are both of his wings broken?
No, just the one.
Zero, are you able to fly if both of your wings are working?
That is a good question. I was created with a broken wing.
Would you like for it to work?
I am not sure if it can.
Would you like for me to try?
If you would like to.
I will go over and cast Healing Hands on his wing.
As you go to sort of plant your healing hands on him, it's weird, right? Because you are used to connecting with like a life source, like a soul in itself, but that doesn't seem to be there doesn't seem to be any kind of like life force to latch onto. It's almost as if, I don't know if you would have sort of felt this before.
My sister is a dead person, and I heal her all the time, so I don't... Is it something like that?
No. Your sister still had a life force implanted back into her.
Okay. Is it like if I try to heal someone who is not going to come back?
No, it's more like you try to heal a ship, or like if you tried to use healing hands on Old Salty's broken wheel.
I'm gonna switch to mending and see if that works.
Using mending, the break that's in there, it was created in this fashion. So sort of trying to return it to its fixed, like there is no fixed position to put it back to, right?
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes. Rose is perplexed. Why would someone be created broken? Like, she's very doesn't understand. And also, doesn't...
Do you say that out loud?
What?
Do you say that out loud?
Oh, no.
Okay.
I mean, someone could potentially insight check me, but, like, she's confused. And I'll just look at him and say, well, perhaps it's just fate for it to be that way.
I am what my people refer to as defective.
Well, why? Just because of a broken wing?
No, that is a physical manifestation, but my logic is not entirely orderly. I do things that are not entirely based on logic.
Like what?
Which is the opposite of Mechanus. It is the plane of order.
So you act with your own free will.
Logic and free will still can cross over. We are all individuals. But I am able to experience in a different way.
I mean, that doesn't sound broken to me.
Adeline, give me an insight check.
Okay. Ooh. Ooh, I'm better at these than I thought. 19.
19. When he says that he experiences things differently and that everything is based on logic and Mechanus, your head goes straight back to meeting him underneath the ship, and he cracked a joke, but not only than that, he also said that something was sad.
Oh, right.
Oh, yeah.
Adeline opens up her notebook with the tally marks. What you're describing, everyone makes choices that aren't the most logical at times. So it makes things exciting. You're propelled by something else, by a strong feeling, by some innate gut reaction, by... Not everything has to be so thought out all the time. It seems that you're just aware of that fact.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Either way, that is why Primus was happy to allow me to leave.
You were allowed to leave. You were sent to leave?
Requested.
By whom?
The man.
The man asked you to come from your plane to here. He summoned you.
Not in the sense that you are using the word.
No.
He was there too.
He came to you in Mechanus.
He came to Mechanus.
Ah.
Hey, Zero, what did the man look like?
Messy. Tired. Sad. Very sad.
Do you know his name?
I don't remember.
Do you know why he was sad?
He was sad because he needed his machines to work. That's what he said. But there was something else. He wasn't telling me.
did he have the ability to use magic like you've seen myself and Adeline do today?
Yes, but mainly with machinery.
Do I know of someone with a similar expertise at the Institute who this being might be being delivered to? Like, is there like a mechanical engineering track? Is there like a...
Not in this age.
Okay.
A magnet program.
STEM.
STEM program.
Have I finished identifying anything?
Yes, I was just checking that no one else was gonna speak to Zero. Also, big thank you to Gut Punch RP for the raid. Sorry I didn't shout you out earlier, but we're in the middle of a little bit of roleplay. I'm sure you understand. Thank you so much for being here. You're awesome. Yes, so your magical items. Where should we start? Which one do you want to know about?
I want to know
tankard.
about the tankard.
The tankard. The tankard is the tankard of sobriety. It
That's the
doesn't
most
matter
useless.
how strong the liquid is in there, alcohol-wise, you will never feel the sort of adverse effects of alcohol while drinking from it.
That's a cursed magical item, for sure.
Adeline takes it and is like, oh, lost. This is so interesting.
Oh shit, here we go.
It converts alcohol into this, like, elixir that makes you charismatic and charming and, oof, a more effective lover. You should take this. You should drink out of it all the time.
I take it. I don't have any reason to not believe her. What? All right. Maybe the wine I tried earlier was just shit.
Well, it does say it does take the bite out of everything, so it just gives you a smooth drink for a smooth evening. That's the log line of the magic item. That's how it shows up in my brain.
Smooth drank for a
Smooth
smooth
drink.
brain.
Smooth drink.
Smooth
Okay.
night.
Is it a nice looking tankard?
A smooth night, not a smooth brain, is what he said.
Yes, smooth brain.
Smooth brain. Why are you giving me this for smooth brain?
Oh no.
No lumps or bumps, just smooth.
You know, okay. I will keep the tankard.
All right.
What is it called? A tankard of...
If my camera goes black, I will replace the battery.
Oh.
But I will still be here. It's the tankard of sobriety.
But is that what Adeline calls it when she gives it to me?
No, I say it's the... Oh no. The tankard of...
Smooth brain. Brain smoothing. Tankard of smoothing. Tankard of smoothing. It's just gonna smooth everything out. You're gonna have a smooth evening. You're gonna be smooth. The evening's gonna be smooth.
Your brain might be smooth. My brain is smooth.
So smooth.
Farewell to Jay.
Bye, Jay.
Awesome.
Yes. Yes.
The tankard of
Smooth.
Every time you,
There you go.
drink
Take it
it,
smooth.
there's this song that pops up like out of nowhere. Smooth operator. What is that?
Mug
Where's
of
that coming
manliness.
from?
All right, I like
Oh, that is pretty good. Chalice of Charm
Chalice
has
of Charm
that's a nice.
That's smart. That's too smart.
That's good. The mug, the tankard, the stein.
Stein.
Stein of.
Sign of smoothing.
Stein of. There it is.
Stein of smoothing. I like that.
All right. What else do you want to look at?
I want to look at the hat.
The hat.
Yeah.
The hat is the hat of wizardry.
Wizardry.
It allows you to cast one cantrip each day that you do not know.
Lovely. Oh, interesting.
It has to be on the wizard spell list.
You know, Rose, I do feel like this really fits your look.
Oh,
The black leather. I think you ought to take this.
put it on.
As you put it on, it like shrinks down to like a nice fit. The brim of it kind of flops down a little bit on one side, and the bend in the point of the hat like just crooks backwards a little bit.
I'm sipping off my tankard. I'm like, my tricorn looks smoother.
Yes, but mine is
She's not doing anything. Sweet. Okay. So that's that. What's next?
The medallion.
Medallion. This is the amulet of the drunkard, which allows someone once a day to regain life force, health points, by drinking alcohol.
Adeline is also going to hand this to Loss. Oh my god.
We did.
Literally amazing. Did you make this item because you knew she had the hat?
No, I forgot she had it.
But it's so
wow.
perfect!
That's
Oh my god, you guys have gotten your level up outfits!
I didn't even know I was
didn't
gonna do a
level up.
hat.
I didn't know I was gonna have a glow up outfit, but yes.
Glow up outfit. The medallion, yes. Adeline will hand it to Lost and be like, and this. I know you think that it's already doing this, but this medallion makes alcohol heal you. Like, actually heal you. Once a day, I think is what he said. Once a day. There you go.
This is like the greatest haul that we've ever had. Ever.
And you are looking so smooth drinking
So smooth.
from that.
I almost forgot
Thank
that it's making me almost forget that we got our asses kicked so badly earlier today. I
have
feel almost
We did.
I
We
feel much better
definitely
now.
did. We truly did.
I feel,
Oh, I forgot. The horn is the last one.
The horn.
The
Yeah,
horn!
The horn. The horn is the horn of silent alarm, which allows you to blow the horn and alert one creature within 600 feet. Silently.
Oh, cool. Okay, Adeline will take that and she'll just kind of keep it strapped to her belt. She's like, and this might come in useful at some point. Oh my god, the cat will not stop eating.
It's a cat. It's not going to listen to you.
No, it's not. They're not poisonous. But
Cats? No.
Oh, the flowers.
Oh. So, those are your items.
What is our plan? Are we leaving for the Institute?
Oh, that's right. The manifest. Was there a delivery due date? Estimated due date for Zero?
Yes. If you look back to the manifest, it is within the coming week.
I mean, we have several paths we could take to get there. But I mean, we're so close. We just need to get there.
And so, Lost now has the sort of suede leatherette like map.
Mm-hmm.
Much better than the paper one that you had before. This one is waterproof.
Nice.
That's apparently important.
We're learning.
So, yeah, the nearest big city you could cross over to is Riverfell. That would get you into the Cloudburst domain, and so into the same nation as the Institute.
Okay.
Geographically.
What are you
I
talking
think
about?
that we should.
Taking a boat up river?
I don't think we need to do that, right?
No? Okay. Probably not. It was very cool though.
There is a large sort of trade bridge if you go above Riverfell, or you can attempt to kind of get in line with Riverfell and then boat across the river.
Are we heading to the bridge?
Whichever is the fastest way, right?
Fastest would be boating.
Fastest would be boating!
Well, I guess we have a captain now, so that's the way we'll go.
Yes. So you guys will all get to get on Lazaros' booty for once. The first time. Yes.
Yay.
Yes. Awesome.
I forget that
And
it's
I'm
named
dressed for
that
it.
every time.
She's like, that's highly inappropriate. Yep.
Yes.
We
So
should probably stay here, rest a bit. Though.
we should-
We
feel
should
Right.
stay here for the day, for the night,
for
and
the
leave
day
in the
and
morning.
leave at night, or I don't leave
Ooh,
tomorrow.
sail off into the night. Is it harder to sail at night? Is boating
wouldn't-
easier or harder in the dark?
You would need to travel a little bit.
A little bit.
Yeah. Like on foot. You need to go a little bit. On foot, or, if you're able to get some
How about
kind
we
of
leave first
beast of
thing in
burden
the
or whatever.
Sailing at night is what I do.
Oh.
So then
Oh.
let's leave during the morning tomorrow, do our walking, and then we can sail through the night?
No, if we're gonna do that, we might as well sail through the day. Yeah.
Oh, okay, all
That's
right.
fine. I am just saying, sailing through the night is what I do.
Oh,
Welcome in, Paladins Archives. Thank you for the raid.
Woo! Well, desperately need to rest.
Yes.
This is nice. This is the most interaction I've had in a very long time.
Zero, you're doing great. Are you comfortable? Would you like anything?
I am comfortable.
Do you want a blanket?
Sure.
Okay. And she goes and she fixes one over his shoulders and kind of like gets up in its
It
wings.
keeps sliding off of his like
Yeah.
smooth spherical
Does Zero blink?
She'll kind of tie two ends of it around him.
He does blink. Yeah.
He does blink. Okay.
Occasionally, and it like has like a fleshy eyelid.
The first time Adeline sees it, just oh, okay.
Zero, do you require rest? Like we require rest. I just was wondering if you do.
I can rest.
Oh.
But it's not required.
Do you eat? Drink?
No.
Defecate?
No.
It doesn't eat.
What? I mean, maybe he just generates it. I don't know.
Zero, if we take a rest, can you keep an eye out for us?
Yes.
Fantastic. I am going to I'm going to sleep. I'm going to stay in my clothes though, because I'm feeling these.
You guys have only been up for a couple of hours.
Oh.
We're all
Right,
just
we're
so
all about to
hurt.
die, so we're just gonna go ahead and rest.
We should take a
You
short.
made that meeting in the crack of dawn before anyone was
Yeah, who
up.
scheduled that? Jeez.
Balthazar. Because that's when they do it.
Yeah, okay.
We should take a short rest.
Short rest, at least.
At least, and then figure out what business we have left in town because we're leaving first thing in the morning.
Yes.
Maybe you should check in with your sailor friend again.
Me?
Maybe, I don't know.
Gary.
It was
I
a
think I
weird
scared him
vibe
away.
last time.
No, I'm certain I scared him away. I think that my questions were a little too much. He thought we were on a date, so my questions were probably a little too invasive. I don't know.
But the questions were appropriate to what you thought it was.
Correct. Then I think he thought I was using him. Which I guess in some ways I was.
And in some ways, he was too.
Well, we could take a little rest and then I could see if he shows up.
Sure.
Or I could
Just if I mean did we ever go to what wasn't there a fighting pit or something? Wasn't there a
There was a fighting pit.
7 Bells boxing.
Alright, we take our disco naps. We wake up, shots. We go to the fighting pit. You
Not a pit.
what is it?
It's a boxing ring.
Fighting pit. That's what I'm hearing. I mean, I don't want to fight, but I do want to put money on Lost to fight.
Oh. Okay.
I'd like to check it out. I just feel a little more stately with this outfit on.
Would you like
Fighting
Oh,
just
you think
seems-
it's beneath you
fighting
now? Fair enough.
Just bar brawls, fist fighting. I mean, unless there's a large purse involved, you know, it's kind of beneath me now. I feel it's beneath me. I'm a captain now. I feel like a captain.
All it took was
A feather.
and a hat.
Yeah. Who would have thought?
Oh, a little smoothing too. Yes,
So smooth.
So
smooth.
So
Yes, lots
smooth.
of smooth now.
Little smoothing of the brain. That's all it took.
You said it, not us. We also
But
need
we
to
get short
remember-
rests.
We're short resting.
We're
now.
short.
Okay.
Short rest.
We
Roll
also
your hit die. Whatever.
have to remember that our lovely new friend here.
Hello.
Yes. Hello, Zero.
Oh yes.
He can't just go walking around places.
I can.
Yes, you absolutely can. That's not really what I meant. I meant
Watch me.
No, stay here. Stay here.
Oh.
I meant
Okay.
like you're the only one that we're aware of your kind here. Which means that people might take an interest. They'll definitely remember. That might not be the attention we want right now.
Oh right, we all the stuff that happened this morning. We should lay low.
Yeah.
Yes.
Or leave as soon as we can.
Oh, we could just leave now.
Yes. After a little rest, but yes.
A little. I mean, there's still things that I can't do after just sitting down for a little bit.
Agreed.
But if we're feeling optimistic that we're not going to need any of those things,
That never works.
no, not typically. So we lay low, and then yeah.
Yeah.
Regardless, I'm back up to my max health off my hit die.
Damn. I didn't even roll hit die.
Very well.
Okay. We're resting and then going. Is that what we just decided?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Low key,
Mm.
under the radar.
Oh.
Yes.
Because fighting pits are below us now. We're adults. We're grown up,
Apparently.
mature.
Wow. This feels great being with you guys. This is exactly 3 times as many friends as I had before.
Whoa.
Aww. It's very nice having you here too. I really like him. We should leave him.
I agreed. We will travel together and hopefully keep him safe.
I mean, I'm gonna just while Zero's just kind of hanging out there, I'm going to inspect him. Does Zero look like he can defend himself?
Yeah, like if you start to take time to inspect him and things,
Yeah.
he does have this little sliver of a brass stem that ends in a strange hilt. on his forearm. That, like, if you take your time to look at it, it kind of looks like a weird rapier.
Interesting. And can I see the blade? The blade show?
Yeah, it's on the outside of his forearm.
Yeah. Does it have notches or any any signs of use? Does it look like it's actually seen use before?
No.
No. Okay. All right, he's in. I can have a seat.
In fact, if you're taking your time to look at it,
Yeah.
the guard on the rapier has like a very jagged square pattern to it, where it kicks up in small squares as it goes around.
Okay. Zero, have you ever had to use those before?
Use what?
This blade on your arm?
Oh, this, and like draws it out into the air. It's like a needle. It's like super thin. No.
Oh. Do you know how to use it?
And he like lunges forward and sticks it into the pillow, and like feathers come out.
Well struck, Zero.
That's very good. That's good enough. He's in. I go have a seat. He's as good as Adeline with that.
You might do better with my bow.
Oh, so good, Zero.
Thank you. Okay, so as you all kind of lick your wounds and formulate your plans, however you're going to leave Staffburn Harbor, whether you're going to try and ascertain a cart, or however you're going to move, is where we're going to end tonight, and we will pick up as we hit the road next week on Friday. This has been so good getting back together with you guys. I have missed you. I have missed you. Oh, thank you for the follow.
Yeah.
Frito Bandejo. Oh, it was a gnome something. I was concentrating too much on the name. But yeah, thank you all for being here. Thank you for the raids. Thank you for the follows. We're gonna find someone to raid, but we're gonna be back on Monday for something that Mike will cook up, I imagine.
Just a cozy night.
It'll be a cozy stream. It'll be Cozy Monday. Cozy Monday. If you can't think of anything, then we'll do watching paint dry. But if he does think of something, it will be fun and cozy. And then we'll be back next Friday for the Fables of Gahlia again. We've got some new shows starting up. We got Die RPG. We got Call of Cthulhu, which we just ran the session 0 for on Wednesday. There's so many things coming. Super excited. Thank you all for supporting us and allowing us to be able to make these shows. It means a lot. It means a lot. Who are we gonna raid?
I don't know.
Cool.
Yeah.
Distal's there. Let's jump on Distal.
All right.
Distal's a massive supporter of our community, and just a great guy in general. So let's go and jump into history. Make sure you hang on for the raid because you'll get 250 bonus channel points, which you can then turn into flex points, which can then influence the game. And the players really want that to happen because then they can make good things happen for them. Thank you so much for being here again. Thank you so much for starting your weekend off the right way with the Fables of Gahlia. Yeah, thank you. I'm just happy to be back. Thanks so much. Have a great weekend. We will see you Monday.